Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, fuck everybody, just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Happy Friday, soulmates. Hopefully you can see me and hear me. Good morning, Vietnam is what I feel like yelling. My computer has been acting up. It keeps crashing on me. So hopefully that won't happen again. But if it does, I'll just have to come back and end the live stream because I think something is broken with it. So we're gonna have to figure that out. Right after we finished the Hot Mess Express live stream last evening, I think I said about 2 sentences to Miss Judy backstage and the computer froze. And then I had to shut it off and restart it. And this morning, it had to be restarted when we first woke up, and then it just locked up when I went to start streaming now and shut down. And then it said that we have a bad something or other when it started up. So something's broken. So we'll have to figure that out. But hopefully it'll let me get through this stream. So I apologize in advance. Hopefully you'll have your caffeinated beverage of choice because I know this morning I friggin' need it. But thank you all for joining me. I hope that didn't stress you out too much. I was stressed, but it's fine. I got through it. All right, so let me say hello to those who have joined me so far this morning. We have Jody P, Tropical Fish Company. Good morning. Happy Friday to you, lovely. She says, good morning, popping in to say hi and then going back to sleep. Being sick sucks. Hope everyone is having a marvelous day. Well, I hope you start feeling better soon. You are sick way too often, but I hope you start feeling better soon. Bionic Bigfoot, thank you for joining me. Good morning. Happy Friday. He says, Jody P, get well fast. I totally agree. I get sick all the time. You obviously mustn't have many little kids near you, Dennis. They are like, oh my goodness, little petri dishes. If you have a kid in your life, you are going to be sick a few times a year at least. Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, good morning. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well this morning. Uncle Smiley, good morning. Happy Friday. How are you feeling today? Well, I hope. Let's see. Bionic Bigfoot has rejoined membership. Thank you so very much for that, Dennis. I greatly appreciate that. That puts us to 104 members to the channel. That is awesome. I got to write it down because I'll forget every time. Greatly appreciate that, Dennis. Let me play you. What do we got over here? Let me play you a video. This is what Dee Dee's doing this morning.
You and I know you ain't about that life. Drop with me now. Drop with me now.
Thank you so very much for that, Dennis. I appreciate that. Miss Dee Dee really can shake it, can't she? Toonie Loon, good morning. Happy Friday. She says, good morning. Popping in to say hi. We'll be lurking on the drive to work. Well, you get to work safely, and thank you for stopping in. I hope you have a fabulous day. And then Dennis doubled down with the membership milestone of 24 months, 2 years of membership. Wow. Wow, that is humbling. Thank you so very much for that, Dennis. That is very awesome. He says, I'm not here. Hello. Ghost of Dennis. But thank you for two wonderful years of support, Dennis. Greatly appreciate you. That even got Brian excited. Thank you, Dennis. And Dennis Christensen, good morning. Says, hello, morning people. Well, good morning to you. Hope you're starting your Friday out fantastic. Not too much going on today for us personally, just a lot of fish things. I wanted to do an egg watch, but with how the computer's acting up, I don't trust for it to work very long, so it's going to be a really shitty egg watch if I try. So I think I have to wait and us figure out the computer, and then I could do an egg watch because we have these guys, these little albino pygmy Cory eggs. And they should start being hatching out today. If not, definitely by tomorrow. So that's one of the things I was going to do this morning is every couple of hours I go through and I check them to see how all the eggies are looking. If I see one that doesn't look good, I remove it with the pipette so it doesn't affect the other ones. But everybody looks good. There's so many eggs in here. But they all still look good this morning. No babies yet. But I'm very excited to welcome them when they arrive. This was the biggest spawn yet. The very first spawn they had 7 eggs, the albino pygmy Corys. The second and third spawn, they had about 10 to 15 eggs. I think it was 10 eggs the second, 15 the third. And then the fourth spawn was 34 eggs. This spawn was well over 60. I know I've pulled at least 7 so far that got fungused. So we have at least 53 in there. So I'm very excited to see what hatches out. We currently have 34. Well, I should say we don't have currently. We had 34 total hatch out from the first several batches. The fourth batch got funky, so we didn't have many hatch out from the big spawn before this. But I put 34 hatchlings in the 2.5, and once they got sizable and they were starting to swim around in the column on their own, we moved them over to 5.5 yesterday. When I moved them, there was 32. So we only lost 2 babies in the last 10 days from hatching. So that's pretty cool. Their survival rate's pretty on point. So they're doing really, really good. I'm very excited about having these little babies. And they're so stinking cute. We put them on black substrate. And you can even see them when they're in the dark because all the tank lights are still off. But they're doing so good. I'm so very proud of them. I got off on a little tangent there. I'm sorry. Let me see. It is broken, Dennis. It is broken. And it's lucky I didn't have a hammer. But then I wouldn't have been able to pop up here. I hope we can figure it out because it's very hard going back to streaming from the phone with all these little videos and things that we do. Fuzzy, good morning. I hope you're doing well this morning. Happy Friday to you. Just one more fish. Jesse, good morning. Says, heyo, lurking while packing for swap tomorrow. Awesome. Which swap is this one that you're heading to tomorrow? Jonathan G, good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me. Lori. Happy Friday, lovely. Good morning. Let's see. Good morning, fish tube, right? Oh my goodness. Oh, I totally forgot about these. And I know Jeff picked up some of these. Aren't these cool? These are laser etched drink coasters on slate. And these are made by a local young gentleman in the hobby, and their channel is Fish Empire. It's a father and son duo And they have all kinds of fishies. They have 2 separate fish rooms between their 2 houses and can join their giant fish empire. I love that. And this is one of the things that his son does on the side. I thought this was really cool. We got a set of these at the Wisconsin Fish Swap. And I totally forgot about them until Brian put one on the table this morning. So I was like, I should show you guys that. It's so cool. They even put the little pads on the back so it doesn't scuff your tables and it's not sharp. So you don't have to worry about getting yourself cut on it. Very cool. Very well made. I love them. Are you employing yours as well, Jeff? Peter, good morning. Happy Friday. Says hello. Hello. Oh, hello. Hello. I said hello. Folks, good morning to you. Guten Tag. Happy afternoon, Peter. Hope you're doing well this afternoon. Jenna P, good morning. I know she's always on mute on Friday, so I hope you're doing well this morning, lovely, and that meeting finishes swiftly. Let's see. I don't even want to think about the computer at the moment. Yes, they really are. The germ magnets, petri dishes, because they're down there crawling on the floor. You can clean the floor as much as you want, but babies always find the germs. Even if they were like a bubble, they'd still find a way to get you sick. It's just how it is. You are very welcome. My Fish Tanks Aquatics, John, good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I forgot to link Andrew's live stream after this. So It's Fishy is doing their bingo live stream after this. And I don't want to open any extra tabs, so please forgive me. So we'll just have to drop the link at the end of the stream because I don't know what actions make the computer freeze, but I don't want to do too many just in case. Because when it died before, when it just froze, I only had YouTube open to the live stream to start and just opening StreamYard and it shut off. So I don't want to mess with it. It's very temperamental and I'm trying to say kind, nice things so we can get to 10 a.m. this morning. Whips World, party time. Excellent. Good morning, sir. Happy Friday. Says greetings from the Sunshine State. Beautiful people. Let's get tanked. I will get caffeinated this morning. It's too early to get tanked. But I hope you're doing well this morning. So when do you and your lovely wife start heading home? You guys have been on vacation for like a month already. Oh, goodness. So let's see. Is there anything else I'm missing in chat? Get caught up with everyone. Peter says, for me, it is afternoon already and just back home from work. And now a quick snack. Ooh. Well, I hope work was easy for you today. Good morning, Big Noxky. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well this morning. So another cup of eggs that I have in front of me. Let me see how they're doing. So these, I believe, are Kamaka rainbow fish eggs, if I'm not mistaken. And there's just a couple in here. But if y'all know rainbow fish, they are forever to hatch sometimes. And these little guys are developing very well. They got their teeny tiny little eyeballs. Basically, it's just their eggs are just, you can't even see them because they're so little, but it's just basically an eyeball with a tail in there. But it's been a little bit, a couple weeks, still waiting on them. Still developing well, eggs still look well. Just waiting for those babies to make their grand entrance into the world. They're taking their sweet time. But I really wanted to do an egg watch. So hopefully we can figure out the computer so we can get that going because I have rainbow fish eggs. I have albino pygmy eggs, which we've never done an egg watch from. I really want to try an egg scatterer. We've been getting a lot of Kubote eggs I'd like to look at. I just got to figure it out. It just says the ACLC swap. Oh, that should be a really good one. I hope you totally sell out. New local Austin. Michael, good morning. It says, I'm at work lurking. Good morning. Hope you're having not a hiccup. It was a hiccup. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let's see. What else am I missing? She gave them to Jill. Or you. What did I just call you a she? I'm sorry. Jeff gave them to Jill. I am so sorry about that. I obviously do not have enough caffeine in my body. Oh, good Lord. And I just hit my cup on my teeth. That's fantastic. Bear with me, please. Whips World gave 5 Foxy's Fishes memberships. Thank you so very much for that, Whip. That is very awesome of you. And Monsters has listed that they went to Fishcapades, L Fish Tanks, Night Owl Aquatics, Bougie Bish Fish, and Shane's Tanks and Bulls. That is so awesome. Thank you so very much. That puts us up to 109 members to the channel. You are fantastic. Let me play you a video for that. What one won't get me in trouble over here? This one. Thank you so very much. Jeff shooting at you from the cake. Thank you so very much for that. I greatly appreciate you. And welcome to show, guys and gals. Jeff says, we are nearing the end of Fishy Bingo. They will soon be in the next chapter of their life. I know. It's so sad. I'm going to miss Bingo. But I know how very much Lily loves Andrew and loves Bingo and loves the songs and the interactions. She's going to miss him. And that makes me sad because she's going to be sad. But hopefully we can at least play some boop today, as Lily calls it. It's hard to get in there sometimes. But I know, I think he said the 28th is the last bingo stream. The Whip comes home tonight. Well, I'm sure home misses you. I know, it stinks having to leave gorgeous Florida, but has it warmed up there? Is it still like 60s-ish there? Because if it makes you feel any better, it's only like 30-some degrees here right now. So maybe you want to extend that vacation. Cinnamon Girl, good morning, lovely to you and your girls. Hope you all are doing fantastic this morning. Let's see. So yeah, I'm afraid to do anything. I'm afraid to do any fishy lists. I'm afraid to play any videos. The only thing I'm going to attempt this morning is our member video here shortly. We'll do that at the halfway mark. Huawei, good morning. Happy Friday. Another cup of babies that I have by me are some snabies. And these are our second hatch out. These guys are about ready to come out of here. I give them about 2 more days until I move them into their own 10-gallon. Pest snails on the couplet handle. Get off me. Okay. So these are majority purples, but I see some whitefoots in there. So I'm interested to see if those are going to be magentas or what, because that's fascinating. But those, the mama and daddy snails are lilies, and these baby snails are also lilies. So when these guys grow up, and we do have them on the website, they're going to be listed as Lily's Purple Mystery Snails, and all the mystery snails we sell will go into Lily's piggy bank. So that'll be her first sale. Has a little fishy keeper, and I thought that was an awesome idea. So All Lily snails are all the profits go to Lily. Starting her young, keep trying to keep her in the hobby. Let's see, did I miss anything? Good morning, Molly. Saw you. Dealing with 70s in November. That sounds horrible. How many layers are you wearing currently? You're probably the one that wears like shorts in like 0-degree weather. John says Northern Illinois is supposed to be 65 today with a low of 54, so you are good with. That's not horrible. Oh, it is 42 right now. I stand corrected, 42 and sunny. So this weekend is supposed to be warm, and then we're going back to hell when everything is ice covered and snow laden. That's what's gonna happen. we already had a good dusting of snow here. I know the Hoggins and Jeff had some good snow up there already too. This weekend it's peaking up in warmth and it's supposed to drop back down. I'm not ready to be so cold. Monster Fish Gal has posted baby Haley's registry. Oh my goodness. And it's what, a little under 4 months to go. She's coming quick. So if anyone would like to send anything to baby Haley for her baby shower, you can just find all awesome things for her registry right here. So definitely go check that out. And let's give baby Haley a wonderful welcome into the world. It's coming up so fast. Yes, March 4th. Wow. I feel like that's just right around the corner. She beaten mama up yet? And Lori has posted our link to the Pepin Creek Aquatics website. Thank you so very much for that. I wanted to show you guys that as well, but I'm afraid to open the website. But if you all check out the link, we did put a post on there. The picture says, see you in the spring. So we are closed for shipping for this season. But we did put a post up there. And on that post at the bottom, you can find a list of babies that we have up and growing for the spring. And as more spawn and are rearing up, we will add to the list. So definitely check back on that post throughout the winter to see what we'll have up and coming. And because we only sell what we breed here, our numbers are very limited each season. We are at the whim of how many babies our babies want to spawn. So sometimes we have huge batches of certain fish, and sometimes we have a very limited batch of some fish. So if you see something on the list that you would really like to get from us in the spring, you can send us an email and we can put you on the reserve list. And once we open up for shipping, you will be sent an email that we are live in the spring. So you can get your babies before they're all gone. But yeah, so we have a good list running already. And like I said, as we have more spawning, we will add more to that list. And I'm hoping this season we can get a couple more guys that have been waiting a really long time on to get going. But patience is a virtue. And we just got to wait on them. But we have a whole bunch already. And we're excited. The third season was awesome. I can only imagine what the fourth year is going to be like. The third year I personally made it a little crazy, especially with all the stuff involving the wedding. So now that that's over, it should be smooth sailing for next year. a lot less stress, especially for having to plan all that. Everything else is a cakewalk. A wedding I'm never doing again. Just said ice fishermen on some lakes already. That's crazy. Is the ice really that thick already? Lori says rip shots every day. Oh, that sounds not very fun at all. Nathan says, anyway, I can remove smell from the aquarium without using activated carbon. I know it'll pass with more time and water changes, but I'm very impatient. Activated carbon, if you don't want to use that, Why is it smelling? Like, why is your tank having a smell? Is it like old tank syndrome? Did something go bad? Do you have dirt in the substrate? Why? Like, it shouldn't smell. But that's how I would do it. If it's smelling really funky, I would water change it. If that doesn't resolve it, me personally, because I won't deal with that, I would tear the tank down, boil the substrate, and start again. And yes, we do actually boil substrate. We have a big soup pot, very ginormous soup pot, and all the substrate and the sponges and stuff will go in there, and we boil it until they're clean again. And then we'll reuse it. Other than being here, I don't know what's so good about mornings. The sun is shining. The weather is sweet. The birds are singing. You got another day. That's what's good about mornings. They're never promised, Nathan. Yeah. Yeah, is that another issue? Are you having stagnation of your water? But yeah, when in doubt, when something doesn't seem right, I break it down, boil it, put it back together. What is in that tank? Christine, good morning. Happy Friday. I saw your video where you just put all your tarps on your koi ponds and then it snowed. Oh my goodness, you got those on just in time. Perfect timing. But yeah, good night, sweet koi. See you in the spring. But thank you for popping in. Happy Friday. We are at our halfway point here, so I'm going to go ahead and play the member song. At the making of the member video, we were at 103 members, but since the stream has started, we're now at 109 members to the channel. Thank you to each and every single one of you for all your love and support. I greatly appreciate you all. And hopefully it doesn't break the stream. Hopefully not, but here is your member video. Thank you so very much.
In a dream, Sam swam deep through waters dark where secrets sleep. He met a god with eyes so bright, Sholotto the ancestor in the moon's pale light. Spun of his ancestors and the legend begun. Jolotto's words echoed in his mind, a connection to the past, a heritage to find.
I love that that song. It has so much energy in it. But yes, thank you to each and every single one of you. Correction, we are currently 109 members to the channel. It's absolutely amazing. I greatly appreciate all your love and support. And hopefully you got your little butt pumps in this morning. Oh, I love that song so very much. Let's see, what have I missed? Nathan says, it is getting better with the sponge filter and HOB with just filter floss, so I'm sure in time they'll settle. Once I put HOB in, it started getting better. I'm just hoping for an overnight option. If it's got to work through its cycle, it's going to be a little bit. Oh, yes, the hurt dogs in the snow. That was so stinking cute. I loved it. Oh, I love the dogs when they're running through the snow, especially when they got little legs and the snow is so tall and they just disappear when they do a poof, jump, and then they like jump back up like a bunny. I love it. Nathan says, I guess today's morning is okay. I get to go start my Christmas light jobs, and that's always fun. That is awesome. So it's like you're starting your Florida Santa gig today. That's really got to help put you in the spirit. I'm sure like some of like the light situations that you got to string up isn't fun going, but I am sure you do a fantastic job and you help bring the Christmas season around. So that's pretty awesome. Christine said that she's out here refilling her bottom pond. She had an epic issue yesterday. Thank God I figured it out now. I didn't lose any fish, so very grateful. Oh my goodness, so what happened? You had to refill it. Were you losing water from somewhere? Yeah, very glad that the fish are okay. So does anyone have any fishy plans for this weekend? I think what we're going to be doing is, well, before the fishy plans, I need to figure out the computer because that's very important to the live streaming aspect of our fishy hobby. But after that, it's just we're in breeding mode. So we're doing a lot of musical fish tanks with the fishies. We have a whole bunch of babies, or not babies, but we have a whole bunch of guys over there on the breeder rack over their little nets. We have some fry that are starting to hatch out. We have a ton of Aves Creek Bosemani fry that have hatched. So I'm not even sure if we'll spawn those again this season because we have such a big cloud of them. And we've moved the super white L236 super white plecos. So hopefully that will trigger them to spawn because they should have been making babies, but I don't know what it is. We have definitely for sure one female out of the group. We might have more, but no babies yet. No babies yet. I'm looking at them right now. There's one on top of the wood, and of course I can't point the camera over there, so that's when it's out. So when no one else can see it, that they're doing good. And I think I'm gonna rearrange my axolotl Duke's tank a little bit. They've been digging up the sand in their 40s, so it's about 3 inches thick. It's supposed to be, but in the middle, it's about 4.5 to 5 inches thick, and in the back and in the front, there's barely any sand there because they do the zoomies, and then all the sand piles up in the middle. So I had to go in and I had to spread that out because it's really lumpy, and all the decorations are sitting weird in there, and I don't want any of the girls to get pinched in any of the decorations. And I also want to break down the normal pygmy tank because I haven't had a spawn out of them in a little while, and their plants are very thick and that substrate is very old. So I want to go in there, refresh it, replant it, and see them because they're in there hiding behind their huge Bacopa monterey forest. So it's very hard to see them. So I'm going to pull them out, check on them, replant it, fuel them up, and hopefully they'll start spawning here so I can have both versions of pygmies available in the spring. That'd be exciting. Christine says it's going to take me 5 days to get 5,000 gallons. What the hell happened? Hose popped out on the top of the pond and drained. Oh my God. That's so much water. I'm so happy you didn't lose any fish. That's a big, big loss of water. Cinnamon says, I'm going to the Lancaster swap at that pet place this weekend. Oh, that sounds awesome. Are you going in mind of grabbing any fishies or just hanging out? Yeah, that's a lot of water. Nathan says, do you have a well you can run 24/7 or at least, or is it city water? Oh my goodness, 5,000 gallons on city water. Well, if I was living in PA again, that'd be a very, very big bill. Riley wants a Lottie. I told her she has to wait till you have them. Oh my goodness. Tell you what though, since we rehomed the last 2 axolotls last weekend, I'm having empty nest syndrome so bad. I was talking about it on the live stream last night. Like, it's not that I can actually hear them speaking to me, but it's like it's so quiet because it's not constant in my head to go check on this tank and this tank and this tank, check for arms, check for feet, check the filters, check their temperature, make sure did they eat, check the list, do they need to be fed, do they need poop removal, is anybody fighting, is anybody stuck anywhere, so I don't have to do that multiple times a day between multiple tanks. And it feels weird. I only have 3 axolotls looking at me instead of like 105. But I noticed that one of the females is like a New York like parade blimp. She is a ginormously huge. Like she's so full of eggs that she won't even be on the substrate. She's like floating. So I'm just waiting for Duke to get that little jolly in his step and for them to spawn, do their little dance. And then a few days after that, she should start depositing your eggs. So I know it's not too far away. I know she's ready. Like she needs to be a little string tied to her leg so she don't float away. That's how big she is. I'm just waiting for Duke for that spark to hit him, and then we'll have eggs again. So I know it won't be too long, but right now it's so quiet. And this is when I should take the time to get all the other things done that I need to get done. But yes, oh my goodness, that would be so awesome if Riley could have one when they're ready. Cody says, good morning, late but made it. Well, good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your morning, Cody. Peter says, it'll probably be more like 5-10 liter that I'm going to do my spring on my greenhouse pond. That's a big pond. It's on a well, but I don't want my pond. Yeah. Wow. I don't even know how much water we could. I never even thought about that. How much water can we pull out of our well at one time without it being a problem? I've had the last house that I lived in before here, the well there was 320 feet deep, and twice they had to replace the pump while I was there, and that was quite an ordeal. It was a very, very, very tall mountain, so we had to tap very deep in to get into any water, and I never even gave a thought to how much water does this well produce, like, before I run it out. I'm going to have to ask Brian that. Honey, how long until I can drain the well? Oh. She's also getting geckos that Chris Junkin gave her better settled. Awesome. The geckos are so cute. I don't have any reptiles. I only have the axolotls as the amphibians, the fishies. I don't have any reptiles, but I do have a terrarium I need to build, and I think I'm gonna put some froggies in there. I'm not sure yet. Yeah, exactly. Better be safe than burn out the pump. Probably both. You're going with buying, but you're not supposed to be. Sinai says, you have to introduce yourself to me. I'll be the one with the walker. My feet and balance need it lately. I get that. I get that. Sometimes I don't need it and sometimes I do. So I always have it with me just in case. Jesus, I don't put my pump at the bottom, so if something like this happens, it doesn't drain the whole pond. There was about 10 inches at the deepest point left in the pond. Oh, that's good. Very smart thinking as well. Jose, good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us. I hope you're having a fantastic start to your Friday. It says, hello, everyone. Just got out of hand surgery. Well, that's not a good start to your day. I'm so sorry to hear that. In recovery room, all good. Blanket hello. I'm glad it went well, and hopefully you will heal up fast. I did not know you're having surgery today. But yes, heal up fast. Mary Oliver, good morning. Happy Friday. She says, Foxy and everyone, sorry I'm late. You are not late. You are exactly on time. Unscheduled meeting at great-granddaughter's pre-K. Well, sounds like a perfect excuse to be late to me. They simply wouldn't take into account Foxy's life, so they made me stay. Oh my goodness, that is so much more important though, so do not ever sweat it, Mary. Oh, that was funny. I loved it. She 3, I think it's time, right? 3 already? That's crazy. That's because the well pump gets hot. That's why most burn up. Yeah, I don't know how they work. I just know that they do. And I know it's very expensive when something goes wrong too, especially if it's a very, very deep well like that. Leopard geckos, yes, they do. They do look like axolotls, and there's a lot of commonalities there. Is that the right word? I think I just made up a new word. I need more coffee. But there's a lot of similar traits there, so they're like cousins. An Uncle Smiley member for 16 months. Thank you so very much for your love and support for 16 months, Smiley. Says Foxy making Friday mornings great again. I'm trying my darndest, dude. I really am. But I'm glad that you enjoy my silliness on Friday mornings. Thank you so very much for your love and support. And let's have a little fat kitty in the city, shall we? Thank you.
Fat kitty in the city.
Thank you for saving the city from Fat Kitty. We greatly appreciate you. Oh my goodness. And Jose says, all good, hopefully less pain after recovery. 2 trigger finger, nothing major. Oh yeah, I've heard about the trigger finger surgery. You should heal up pretty good from that. But yeah, less pain fast. Totally agree. Enjoy fish keeping member for 11 months. He's like, here, just take my membership milestone. Well, thank you so very much for your love and support for 11 months. Greatly, greatly appreciate that. Where's Stephen this morning? Thank you so very much, Jose. And John says 27 watching and only 17 likes. Who is the slackers? Thank you for that. Yes, if you haven't hit the like yet, please go ahead and do so. I'd greatly appreciate it. Lori coming in. Yep, do that. Do that. Cinnamon Girl has joined membership. Thank you so very much for that, Cinnamon. That puts us at 110 members to the channel. Oh my goodness, that's an even number and I love it. Thank you so very much for your support. Greatly appreciate you. Let me play you. What do we got going on up here? Okay, let me play you a video. Thank you. Thank you so very much, Cinnamon. Commonalities is totally a word. Okay, thank you. I just thought I was like having a foxident. I didn't fox the word up for once. See, because I used to be very smart, and then I got some brain damage, and now I don't. It's hit and miss. But the short-term memory is not there. Oh, goodness. Fish Nerd, good morning. Happy Friday. He says, doing the run by wave to everyone from work. Hi, showmates. Hi. Hope you have a fantastic day, and they're not too hard on you at work today. No worries, Cinnamon, and thank you so very much for your support. I greatly appreciate that. Got your water changed last night. No hand in tanks. Nice. And now you just have to heal up. But you have an excellent nurse. You have 2 excellent nurses, so I'm sure you're going to be very much babied at home. And John and My Fish Tanks Aquatics member for 20 months. Thank you so very much for 20 months of love and support. We greatly appreciate that, John. Let me play you a video. Look, Zen's waking up. Good morning, Zenny. Thank you so very much for that, John. 20 months of membership. That is amazing. Christine said she smashed a like on the way in. Thank you so very much for that. Gills to go. Look, everyone's covering their bases. They're like, not me, I'm not it. Red Laser, good morning. Happy Friday. Thank you for joining us, and happy belated birthday. Played your birthday song for you last evening. If you want to go listen in for that. And there's no birthdays for today, tomorrow, or Sunday on the Fish Family calendar, so I think I should just play the birthday song for all of us who are having a very merry unbirthday today. It's tradition. We have to. So here is the birthday song to just because.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. It's a great day. That's what we say. Happy birthday to you.
And many more. But yes, this is also a reminder that if it is your birthday and it is not listed on the Fish Fam Link calendar, please email Fish Fam Link to have them add your birthday to the calendar so your birthday is never missed again. Good morning, baby. Hi. Okay. You okay? Yeah. You want to come say hi to everybody on the live stream? Say hi.
Hi.
Hi. Look, Dennis Christensen sent us a membership milestone. You say thank you.
Thank you.
It's been a member for 24 months. Thank you so very much for 24 months. 2 years of membership. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy. Thank you so very much, Dennis. And he says, I didn't know I was a member that long. Well, thank you so very much for your love and support. And you want to see Shane?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Dennis. Thank you so very much, Dennis. And let's see. No slacking here on my way in. Thank you, Mary. Mary Oliver, her birthday's tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, Mary. Can you say happy birthday? Happy birthday. It's her birthday tomorrow. She's going to be 29. Yeah. Yay. Well, then the birthday song was for you today. So, yes, if you wouldn't mind, please send Fish Fam Link an email so we can have your... Yeah, she needs a cake. We need to get her a cake. Birthday candles.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta blow out her birthday candles. Yeah, so you can get your birthday on the calendar so we never miss your birthday again. Yes, happy early birthday.
Yeah.
Lori says good morning, Lily. Yeah, Peter says good morning. Mary says hi. John says you're getting so big, so big. And she went to the dentist yesterday and she got a great review. All your teethies are coming in fantastic.
Clean.
All nice and clean. And now it's time to start flossing. Beautiful little teeth.
Clean.
Yeah, they're all nice and clean. She brushed her teeth this morning. Came out great. There's Jenna. Oh, she added Mary's birthday to the calendar. Thank you for that.
Toothbrush.
Jonathan says, you're growing so fast. You're getting so big. Lily, are you ready for bingo?
Yeah.
You want to play boop with Andrew?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you're supposed to say hi to Steven today. You want to say hi, Steve?
Yeah.
Say hi, Steve.
Hi, Dee.
Say hi, Dee Dee.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, Andrew.
Hi, Dee.
Those are her top 3. But yeah, we're going to be watching Andrew here. And Andrew's starting right now. So we should finish up and see if we're missing anything here. Okay, Lori has dropped the link for Get Ready to Boop. Because I didn't get a chance to set it up. So we're going to go over and see Andrew and play some Boop. Play some bingo with Andrew. Are you going to win? You got to kick Lori's butt. Got to beat Lori in bingo today.
Bingo.
Bingo! Are you ready? Okay. Well, thank you all so very much for joining us this morning. I want to give an extra special thank you for the extra loves to Bionic Bigfoot. Bionic Bigfoot again. Whips World, Party Time, Excellent, Uncle Smiley, Joy of Fish Keeping. He got an owie this morning, so he has to get better. Can you say get better? Get better. Yeah. Cinnamon Girl, My Fish Tanks Aquatics, Dennis Christensen, thank you so very much for the extra love this morning. And remember, if you have Eduardo's information, or you can also find on Fish Fan Link, send him an email, send him a message, send him a text. He's having a major surgery on Monday. Just send him your loves, your blessings. I'm sure he'd love to hear from you and love the support. And I know Daniel Velez is healing up as well, so check in on him and see how he's doing. Yes, we're late for bingo. We're going. There's Jeff. Say hi, Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
And Mike and Mary, Christine. I know there's so many. We can sit here and say their names all day, but it's time for bingo. So yes, check in on Eduardo, check in on Daniel. It's time for bingo, and we're Heal Up Fast Jose, and we happy birthday, Mary. If I'm forgetting anything else, I'm so very sorry. But we'll see you on over at bingo with hashtag boop. Hashtag boop. Sound good? Okay. Call your loved ones, give them hugs and kisses if you're lucky enough to have them close. Spread some kindness. Always be kind. Be well and always give your fishies a kiss. And we'll see you all later on. Bye.
Bye.